this is Tyne from Wildflower Crafts. I am coming on today to, I'm crocheting a two-headed bunny. The pattern is Bad Bunny Two-Headed by toysmelena or toysmelena. I'm not sure how to say it, so I apologize. I already got a leg done. I'm doing it in Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles. I'm doing it this color and then one side this color. My daughter's friend picked out the color, so but I got a leg done. I am now working on the arm, and then I'm going to do an arm in purple and then the leg in purple, and then I'm going to start doing the body, joining the legs and doing the body. With the two-headed, it's going to be one side's green with the one head and the other side is purple with the other. Sorry for my voice, kind of losing it. I think I'm catching a cold, I'm not quite sure. Made sure to stock up on some cold meds for that, just in case. All right, let me see where I'm at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay. Figured, come on, get a little crocheting and a little video done while I can, because I got a D&D session later that I'm DMing, and I got to get myself prepared for that. And while I have some free time, my youngest is at her Nana's and other kids are preoccupied, so and my husband's out helping my dad work around the house. There's some things that need to be fixed, like siding and whatnot. I'm doing this right. I am. Okay. I've been really into crocheting with this thick yarn, which is funny because when I first started crocheting plushies, this is what I started with, was the really thick stuff, because I struggled with the smaller stuff. And then I got into doing the smaller stuff, and I absolutely hated using this thick yarn. It just hurt my hands and whatnot, and it just was too much. But now I've done so much small stuff, and now I'm like kind of getting back into wanting to use the thick yarn, and I'm really liking it, especially if I want to make really big stuff. This yarn's really good for that. And I made a bunch of small, a bunch of two-headed bunnies in the smaller yarn, and I was really curious. I'm like, I wonder how big it would come out in this thick yarn. So I'm excited to see. Alright, so one arm, one leg done. Now other arm, and then the other leg. I need to organize my office. I just had a birthday party last night for my oldest, and then in a couple weeks I have another birthday party, so my whole office is being overtaken by birthday presents for the girls, and I still haven't, since moving in here, I haven't quite really organized my whole office just yet. I did a little, but definitely needs more. arm's done. Now on to the other leg and I can start the body. Okay, we're good. So both legs are done. One does look bigger than the other, but they are the same. I promise. Yeah, we're good. So now I'm going to start by joining them, which I think I'm going to need my green yarn. Alright, that's where I'm at. And that's where I'm taking a break because I have to start my D&D stuff. But I will see you back soon. Bye. Okay, quick update. So, body and arms are done. Not as big as I was hoping, but still can be pretty large. I think I'll have to create my own pattern if I wanted to make it as big as I'm thinking in my head. But I just don't have the mental capacity to do that right now. So, I think this will be good though, because this is going to be super soft and cuddly, and I think it's going to be huge and it's going to be pretty cool. But now I'm going to get started on the heads. I'm hoping I have enough purple to do the head and the ears. That's all I need. But I'm not very enthusiastic, or I'm hoping I can hunt and I have some more of that yarn hidden somewhere. Actually, I think I might have something that I was making and then didn't end up finishing, and I could take it apart and use it. So if there's that for backup, because I think I'll definitely have plenty of this green. It's a lot left. For just like I said, the head and the ears is all I got to do left. doing the purple head. And then I'm on to the fourth set, well, 2 sets of ears. And then I just gotta sew everything together and put the embroidering, the stitches and everything on. And then we will be all done. I'm so excited. It's taken longer than I wanted to because I've had about a million projects going on. A lot of stuff dealing with. This will be for sale, posted in my shop once I have completed it. I do it differently than the actual pattern says. I did notice this, like on the heads, at the end of each row, they want you to switch this and then chain one. I just do it in a continuous spiral. That's how I do all my amigurumis. Oh, I'm mistaken. That's just because that's how I prefer to do them. I don't want to pick my paper. I'm going to finish off the little purple while I'm doing the ears. And then I can start on the new skein. I just barely had enough to do this. I'm glad I ordered another purple because I would not have been able to do this. This is their, so I normally use Sweet Snuggles, that's why I started in, but these, the Premier Parfait XL and Sweet Snuggles are pretty much the exact same yarn. I feel like maybe this is a little bit softer, but they literally the same width, like thickness. And this is probably cheaper than like this Sweet Snuggles, honestly. That's why I like Premier. Plus they have my Parfait chunky that they have. That's also why I like them. I like Michaels, but they are too pricey. I miss Joann's. So, but they also stopped selling the Parfait chunky, and I could get things similar to it there. But they were a lot cheaper. And I did start to like their big twist yarn. These ears are gonna be so huge. So, I'll just yellow up the colors, okay? Purple, yellow. Look at it so far. That's huge. Orange. Okay. Compared to the head, it's right size. Purple, yellow. Guess what? I kind of won Yarn Chicken. I won't really have much yarn to sew it on with, but that's okay. I can use the tail from the other one to sew on this one too, because it was long enough tail for that one. So, but I got it. I got it. Woo! All right, let's stuff it, and then we can start sewing. All right, so I did the sewing off camera because I knew it was going to take forever, but here is the final. He's so massive. The heads are so heavy that this one, I had to like tie them together because they were just flopping. He's so cute. But I am going to be posting him on my shop. Hopefully he gets a nice new home soon. Bye.